Hello, everyone, and welcome to my analysis for the Breeders' Futurity at Keeneland. It's on Saturday, and it's also part of the Derby Points Trail. In fact, those are the races we're going to cover on this channel for the time being. So let's take a look at the horses, and let's see who I like in the Breeders' Futurity. Number 1 is Ferocious. He was second by half a length in the Hopeful Stakes, which means he's the class of the field. I've showed the video before, but it felt like he wasn't going to run in the race. On the turn for home, it felt like he wasn't going to make a move, but then Chancellor McPatrick engaged him in the stretch, and that's when Ferocious became alive again, and he started to run with Chancellor McPatrick, and they came towards the wire together, but Chancellor McPatrick was just a little better than Ferocious. Still, they both ran well. Again, Ferocious only lost by half a length, which means he still ran a fast race. And if you're looking at the Breeze speed ratings, he earned a 98, which is only 1 point less than the 99 that he earned in his maiden win. I think he ran a good race, and he has tactical speed, and Louis Size is a good jockey. I know he has the rail, and maybe there's a chance that they could box him in and not let him out, but I think he's going to save ground, and eventually he's going to find a path through. I like Ferocious to win this race. He's my top choice. Number 2 is Saratoga Cruiser. There's not a lot to say about this horse. He broke his maiden at Horseshoe, Indianapolis, with a low speed figure on Breeze, only a 66, and I don't recognize the connections. I think they're shooting for the stars, but I think they're shooting too high, and I will just have to pass on him. Number 3 is Optical. He broke his maiden by 14 lengths at Churchill Downs, but it was one of those weird maiden races where every horse in the race sold for 50k or less at auction. I don't understand why the past performances don't indicate this. It would help handicappers a lot. But in any case, he's hard to judge. He only earned an 82 in Breeze. But on Equibase, if you trust Equibase numbers, he earned a 92. And Keith Desormeaux is a good trainer. I don't know what to make of him. Optical could be really good. He could be outclassed in this race. I'm not sure. He won by 14 lengths, but again, this is a tougher field, and he's going to meet horses that cost more than 50k. I'm going to pass on him for now. Number 4 is Handsome Pants. He didn't do a lot wrong in his maiden win. He won by a length and a half in a 2-turn route at Churchill Downs. The only negative is the final time of 145. If you look at the other 1 mile and 1/16 races on the same card, the 145 isn't that fast. And I know it was his first career start, I'm being too harsh, but he just doesn't excite me, and I can't pick all the horses, so I'm going to pass on him for now, even though I recognize that he could improve. I don't know if he could improve enough to win this race, but I just don't think he's a standout horse, and this is a grade 1 race, so if I'm going to pick a maiden winner, he better stand out. Number 5 is East Avenue. I did watch some other videos of the Breeders' Futurity before making this video, and I just wanted to see what other handicappers think. A lot of them are picking East Avenue. East Avenue broke his maiden at Ellis Park by 8 lengths, and we can take a look at the video. Yes, he did win like a colt with a future. He did win somewhat impressively. He was under mild urging in the stretch, and he pulled away to win by 8 lengths. The competition he was facing wasn't that great. The 2-3 finishers didn't run that well at Churchill Downs next time. And again, I think he'll be underlaid because other public handicappers are picking him. And whenever everyone jumps on the same horse, it never seems to work out, at least not for me. I will have to pass on him. Number 6 is Filoso. I don't have a lot wrong to say about his maiden win. He broke his maiden on August 29 at Saratoga in a 1-mile race. He won by 3.5 lengths after stalking the pace. The pace was pretty slow, 24, 48, 113. He opened up in the stretch, and then he lost half a length at the end to win by 3.5. This is one of those situations where I can't pick them all, and I know he's got a nice pedigree, City of Light, and he cost 210k, but I can't pick them all, and I'll have to pass on him for now and watch and see how he does. Number 7 is Macero. He broke his maiden at Ellis Park, and he overcame a bad start in that race. He was 8 lengths behind. Eventually, he kept coming in the stretch, and he won by a length and 3/4. And then at Churchill Downs in the Iroquois Stakes, Macero found the competition over there a bit tougher. He was only 4th, and he lost by over 7 lengths to Jonathan's Way, who could be a good horse. but still, Massaro lost by over 7 lengths. And in this start, he could find Ferocious too hard, and there's a couple of other good horses in this race as well. I'm just going to pass on Massaro, and we'll move on to the next horse. Number 8 is Big Boat. He broke his maiden at Churchill Downs by 3.5 lengths, and this is another one of those instances where I can't pick them all, even though I have nothing really wrong to say about his maiden win. It wasn't a standout maiden win. There was nothing extraordinary about it. He won by 3.5 lengths. The 109 and change time is fine, but it just doesn't stand out, and I can't pick all of these horses. He doesn't have any route experience. He doesn't have any stakes experience. He was quite expensive, $460K, so there are probably some high expectations there. I'm going to pass on him, and we'll see how he does. Number 9 is Tenacious Leader. He broke his maiden at Saratoga on dirt, but it was an off-the-turf race. Even though it was an off-the-turf race, though, I did like the way he won it. We can take a look at the race. We catch them turning for home, and Tenacious Leader is right on the outside of Clock Tower. Clock Tower has some ability on dirt. If you look at his form, he did make his first start on dirt, and he didn't do that badly. Tenacious Leader is going to draw clear in the stretch under some urging, so it wasn't a hand ride. He was being hit with the whip. But still, I like the way he finishes in this race. He finishes pretty strongly. It makes me think a mile 1/16 won't be a problem. And he pulls clear to win by 4 3/4 of a length. And I like the way he won it. He earned a 93 on Breeze, which is competitive in this race. And I think if he makes a small improvement, I think he could be competitive with Ferocious. And I do like him to finish second or third. Number 10 is Dapper Moon. He won his maiden race in a similar fashion to Tenacious Leader. Dapper Moon broke his maiden in a 7-furlong race at Saratoga. He was closing strongly towards the end to win by 5 lengths. He was under some urging, which was fine. I thought he did it well anyways. And the figure he earned on Breeze was a 93, so it ties for the second highest in the field with Tenacious Leader. Ferocious has that 98. Well, he also has that 99. And Dapper Moon, I think he has a good chance to finish second or third in this race. I don't know if he could win. I think the figure on Breeze gives me some hope that he could run well along with the strong maiden win where he closes well. I don't think he'll have a problem with a mile 1/16. Just from the way he ran in his maiden win and just the way he looks when he runs. Malibu Moon out of an old-fashioned mare, Fashion Gem. I haven't checked the complete pedigree. I don't know what his siblings or dam line is, but I think he'll handle the 2-turn route just fine. And he's going to be my third choice in the race. Number 11 is Ready for Peace. There's no way to know how he's going to run on dirt. He comes off 2 turf races to begin his career, and he broke his maiden at Colonial Downs before finishing third in a stakes race at Kentucky Downs. And I feel like if trainers start their horse in 2 turf races to start their career, it means that the horse physically looks like a turf horse as opposed to a dirt horse. What is the difference between the two? I'm not exactly sure, but a trainer would know. And if a horse came off to him looking like a dirt horse, he would immediately start on dirt. In any case, I can't trust him. I'm going to pass. Ferocious is my top pick in this race. He's 8-5 and he's the favorite, but he might stay at 8-5 with all the people picking East Avenue. He's the class of the field. He was only second by half a length in the Hopeful Stakes, like I said. His tactical speed will help. He gets to save ground from the rail. There's no reason why I shouldn't pick him. If he's 8-5, that's fair odds on the class of the field. I'm going to put Tenacious Leader and Dapper Moon underneath. Those are my 3 choices for the race. Good luck with your bets, everyone, and hopefully I will see you guys soon.